It's just one small decision. A simple choice. Two paths right in front of you. How hard can it possibly be? You just pick one. Easy. You see people do it all the time. They just reach out, grab what they want, and move on with their lives. No big deal. It's like choosing between vanilla and, well, also vanilla. They're identical. This should take, 3 seconds? 4? Tops? Okay, maybe 5 if you're feeling particularly indecisive today. But that's it. A quick little tap, a simple selection, and then, poof! On to the next thing. The rest of your day. The rest of your life. It's a tiny, insignificant little fork in the road. A pebble, not a boulder. So just choose. But wait, hold on. Just a second. What if the right one is better? I mean, they look the same, sure. But are they the same? Maybe the stitching on the right shoe is just a tiny bit more secure. Maybe the left one has a microscopic flaw, an invisible defect that will only reveal itself after 3 weeks of wear, causing a catastrophic shoe-related failure at the most embarrassing moment imaginable. You never know. These are the things you have to consider. The details matter. The right shoe feels safer, more stable. It has a certain aura of reliability. The left one? It feels a little reckless, a little unpredictable. Is today a day for unpredictability? I don't think so. I should probably think about this a little more, just to be safe. It's not about the shoe itself, you see. It's about the principle of the thing. It's about making the decision. The one with zero future regret. What if I pick the left one and spend the rest of my life wondering about the right one? That sounds awful. That sounds like a nightmare. My brain is already starting to spin. The possibilities are branching out, creating 1,000 different timelines, 1,000,000 different futures, all stemming from this one, single, solitary choice. This isn't just about footwear anymore. This is about my entire identity. Who am I? Am I a left shoe person or a right shoe person? The implications are staggering. I need to analyze this from every conceivable angle. This could ruin everything, everything. One wrong move here, and my entire social standing could collapse. I can see it now. I'll walk outside and people will gasp. They'll point. They'll whisper, "Look, there he is, the one who chose poorly." My friends will desert me. My family will disown me. I'll be a pariah, an outcast, all because of a suboptimal shoe selection. Is that a risk I'm willing to take? Absolutely not. The fate of my future happiness, my career, my relationships, it all hinges on this moment. This single, terrifying, monumental decision. The pressure is immense. It's crushing. This isn't a choice. It's a test. A test of my character, my judgment, my very soul. And I will not, fail. No, definitely the left one. It's closer. It's the obvious choice. But wait, the right one is positioned slightly better in the light. It's clearly the more photogenic option. Yes, the right one for sure. No, that's what they you to think. It's a trap. The left one is the underdog, the unconventional pick. That's more my style. Or is it? Maybe I'm actually a right shoe person who's been pretending to be a left shoe person this whole time. This is an identity crisis. Who am I? The red me says go for it, be bold. The blue me says be cautious, think it through. The yellow me is just hungry and wants to know if we can get tacos after this. Focus! We need to be logical. We need a system. Let's be rational. We can solve this with logic. We just need to break it down. Pros and cons. Left shoe pros. It's on the left. It's a shoe. Cons. It might be secretly evil. Right shoe pros. It's on the right. It is also a shoe. Cons. It might be secretly evil. Okay, this isn't helping. Let's try a weighted decision matrix. We'll assign numerical values to various criteria. Aesthetic appeal, perceived durability, spiritual resonance, potential for cosmic alignment. Let's factor in the current barometric pressure, the phase of the moon, and my horoscope for today. It says, avoid making any significant decisions. Oh, great. That's just fantastic. Now what? We need more data. We need charts. We need graphs. We need a 500-page report. Okay, just 5 more minutes. I'm close. I can feel it. I'm on the verge of a breakthrough. The answer is right here, buried somewhere in this mountain of data. If I just cross-reference this flow chart with this pie chart and run a regression analysis on the qualitative feedback from my imaginary focus group, the perfect choice will reveal itself. It has to. Time is just a concept anyway. What's a few hours? Or a few days? It's a worthy investment for a lifetime of decision-based peace of mind. The sun is rising again? Weird. Feels like I just started. Okay. 10 more minutes. But that's it. I promise. Unless I discover a new variable. A new variable would change everything. Why does everyone else decide so fast? Look at them. They just walk in, point, and go. No hesitation. No soul-searching. No existential dread. How do they do it? Is there a secret? A class I missed in school? Decision-making 101? They look so happy, so unburdened. They're not worried about the cosmic implications of their choices. They just live. It's like they're all playing a different game, and I'm stuck here on the tutorial level, unable to figure out the controls. They're already on level 50, battling dragons and winning championships, and I'm still trying to choose my character's starting shoes. It's not fair. What do they know that I don't? What's wrong with me? Seriously, my brain feels like a browser with too many tabs open. It's broken, defective. Everyone else got the standard issue brain, and I got the one that came with the endless analysis malware pre-installed. Maybe I'm just not built for this. Maybe I'm fundamentally incapable of making a simple choice. The reflection knows. He's looking at me with such pity. He's not even me anymore. He's a separate entity, a judge, a jury, and an executioner of my self-esteem. He's thinking, "You're still here? Still stuck on the shoes? Pathetic." And he's right. I am. I'm paralyzed. A statue of indecision. A monument to what if. I just need one more opinion. That's it! The internet will know. The internet knows everything. Let's see. How to make a decision. Fear of choosing. Top 10 signs you're an overthinker. Okay, interesting. Let's open that in a new tab. And that one. And that one. Ooh, a forum thread from 2007 about a guy who couldn't decide between two identical-looking socks. My people, I need to read all 4,000 replies. Maybe the answer is in there. I'll just do a little more research, a few more articles, a couple more videos, a deep dive into the psychology of choice paralysis. I can't make an uninformed decision about how to stop being uninformed. I need to be fully informed first. It's the only logical way. My brain won't stop. It's a runaway train. The thoughts are just piling up, one on top of the other. Pros, cons, risks, rewards, what-ifs, maybes, should-haves, could-haves. It's too much. The signal is lost in the noise. I can't even remember what the original decision was. Something about shoes? Or was it my life's purpose? It's all a blur, a chaotic storm of information with no exit. Every new thought just adds another layer of complexity. I'm drowning. I'm suffocating under the weight of my own analysis. I wanted clarity, and all I got was chaos. I wanted the perfect answer, and instead I broke my own brain. Stop. Please, just stop. I'm exhausted. Just so tired. My head hurts. My heart is racing. I've spent all this energy, all this time, all this brain power. For what? To end up right back where I started. Only now I'm also tired and miserable. I've built a prison of thought and locked myself inside. I've run a marathon in my own head and haven't moved an inch. What was the goal? To avoid a bad feeling? To avoid regret? Well, look at me now. I feel terrible. I regret all of this. The endless thinking, the wasted time, the self-doubt. I tried to control the future, and instead, I just ruined the present. It was never about the shoes. It was never about the choice. It was about the fear of being wrong, the fear of not being perfect, the fear of what might happen. And in my desperate attempt to avoid all those imaginary bad things, I created a very real bad thing. This paralysis, this exhaustion. The shoes were just an excuse, a container for all my anxiety. It could have been anything. What to eat for breakfast, which movie to watch, what to say in a conversation. I treat every tiny decision like it's a life or death final exam, and I'm the one who keeps grading myself with an F. I overthink everything. I see it now. All the time I've lost, all the fun I've missed, all the life I haven't lived because I was too busy in my head, planning and preparing and worrying. I've been trading moments of joy for hours of anxiety. I've been choosing the safety of indecision over the risk of living. And what has it gotten me? Nothing. Less than nothing. I've been so afraid of making the wrong choice that I've made no choice at all. And that, I realize now, is the worst choice you can make. The perfect decision doesn't exist. It's a myth. A ghost that I've been chasing while my life passes me by. Enough. No more. I'm done. I'm done being a prisoner in my own mind. I'm done letting fear call the shots. I'm done sacrificing my peace for the illusion of perfection. From now on, I'm choosing action. I'm choosing progress, not paralysis. I'm choosing to trust myself. Even if I make a mistake. Even if I'm wrong. It's better to make a wrong choice and learn from it than to make no choice and learn nothing. I'm taking the power back from the what-ifs and giving it back to the right now. This ends today. This ends right now. I choose. This one. Done. No more analysis. No more charts. No more second guessing. I just chose. I reached out and I took it. I didn't consult a committee. I didn't poll my imaginary friends. I didn't write a dissertation on the potential outcomes. I just felt an impulse and I followed it. It feels strange, simple, quiet. I'm bracing for the wave of regret, the immediate panic, the siren in my head screaming, wrong choice, abort, abort! But there's nothing. Just silence. Oh, that's it? Nothing exploded? The sky didn't fall? An alarm didn't go off? No one is pointing and laughing? The world just kept spinning? All that drama, all that fear, all that mental anguish. For this? For a moment that just passed? It was just a choice. And now it's over. And everything is fine. It turns out the world doesn't actually revolve around my ability to choose the correct shoe. Who knew? It's almost anticlimactic. All that build-up for a completely normal outcome. Your mind did all that. It wasn't the decision. It was you. You took a tiny, harmless little molehill and through the sheer power of your imagination, you built it into a terrifying mountain. You created the monster, you fed the monster, and you ran from the monster. But the monster was never real. The danger was never real. The problem wasn't the problem. The problem was the way you thought about the problem. You have a superpower, you see, the power to create entire worlds of worry inside your own head. But the good news is, you also have the power to tear them down. Decisions don't need your permission to be okay. You don't have to suffer to earn a good outcome. You don't have to analyze every possibility to deserve peace. You can just choose. And then you can let it go. Trust that you are resilient enough to handle whatever comes next. Trust that most small decisions are just that. Small. They don't define you. They don't seal your fate. They are simply steps on a path, and you can always adjust your course. You can be wrong. You can make a mess. And you will still be okay. The world will keep spinning. If this felt real, if you've ever spent way too long in the cereal aisle, or stared at a blank email for an hour trying to find the perfect word, or replayed a conversation in your head 100 times, then you know what I'm talking about. You're one of us, and it's okay. The first step is just noticing you're doing it. If this story hit a little too close to home, let me know. Comment Overthinker below and subscribe for more adventures out of our own heads. You're not alone in this. Now go make a decision. Any decision. I promise it'll be fine.